Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And he struck him out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Martinez, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 strikes.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Martinez stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Now Lester deals the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's another 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. So he'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Carpenter is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Baez, a 27-year-old, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Baez breaks from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
That slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His past history against John Lester. He's hitting .429.
Ozuna.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Count is 2-1.
Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Caratini over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's
3-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Pitch on the way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His past history against John Lester, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Iglesias, a Cuban-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Lester sets. 1-1 on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Bader is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Aerial view there is St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Now in the box, Victor Caratini. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so easy to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
It is off the plate for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Iglesias over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Drilled down the line. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for him.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Rizzo moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, Edgar.
So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Up around the face. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Lester gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. La Stella is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2 now from Lester. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting. Third
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now Lester's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. No outs, nobody on. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Full count still. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Here's Marcell Ozuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, strike one. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Harrison.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Lester has his target. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Baez into shallow left. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2 fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounce towards the second baseman. DeYoung gathers it in, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
On its way is pitch number 75. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bryant is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in there.
The right fielder, 32, Bryce Harper.
Scott Kazmir takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 21, Scott Kazmir.
Bryce Harper will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And He'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Hit out towards second. Lostello with a sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Molina is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 0-1 the count to Molina. And that one stayed too low apparently. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. To 3-1 now. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Top pitcher number 21.
As Drupal Cabrera has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
And Drupal Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. No home runs as of yet and 6 RBIs. Curveball that time, not even close. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Again, a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brett Cecil takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Past history with Brett Cecil, he's 0 for 4.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now. Kyle Schwarber, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tommy La Stella. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Rizzo over at second. Baez is over at first with 1 away. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0. Paul Hamels enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Cole Hamels.
Now batting, Jose Martinez. Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Hamels, a California-born ball player. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Runners on first with one down. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up now, Harrison Bader. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Longoria on second. Ozuna at first. 2 out in the inning. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter would shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Previously against Cole Hamels, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Into the box, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2-1 the count. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another good inning for the Cardinals, as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Ready once again, Victor Caratini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. At third, Longoria. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Albert Almora is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Here's George Springer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Kyle Hendricks enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kyle Hendricks.
Colton Wong is up off the bench, as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Hendricks, a right-hander, standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Three and 0 now. Jose Martinez is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Jose Martinez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-1 home. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's set, and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Longoria hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria. 8th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Right fielder, Marcell.
4-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So Well, that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber waits on it, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It is now 9-0. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dominic Leone.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Ready on 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Harper on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He went down on strikes last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and a strike to count. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Pitcher number 55, Dominic.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Dominic Leone. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Locatelli.
Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40.
High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Hit hard toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cardinals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Scott Kazmir wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line for this afternoon, first for